Hello there, how's it going? It's me again. Yes, it's me. I've run out of an opening already. That's all I have. It's me. Hello, how's it going? We're playing Danganronpa today. Yep. As all I know is that I left off before I actually investigated. So, we're going to investigate and then do a possible, not a possible, we're gonna do a maybe successful trial. And then a bit some after that, depending on how long the trial takes. Who's ready? I will remind, for some reason, game capture does not work with this specific game. For some random reason, so give me, one second, and, oh no, we're screwing up, there we go. I did it. I forgot to turn the music off. I'm so good at this game! Haha! There we go. I did it.
Danganronpa.
We're doing it, yeah. I remember things. I have no idea if the audio quality is good, so we're just gonna go with it. So, I just wanna quickly, no, wrong button, this button. I wanna look at my pet. It's like the first thing I do, I wanna look at my pet. My pet's fine. I have one truth bullet, which is the Monokuma file. All good there. I guess that's a lot of things we can look at. We're gonna start at the top and go from there. Okay. A remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? Beep beep. What was that sound just now? Zap. I will not make the noises, I can't. The air conditioner is probably the only machine in this room. And the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. Pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same. So, if so, that means the mechanical sound before the blackout. That mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from the air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Woo! First truth bullet is the AC timer. Nice. We're off to a great start. What do you have to say? I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I am the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. Oh. That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that. For showing you saying something so unsightly. Yep. Yeah, you made me remember it again. I'm sorry. It's not. Oh God. Look, no. I'm not rude. Yeah, I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. I forget about making yourself a fool. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped up on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. Okay, good, it's over.
How embarrassing!
It's so embarrassing. Please erase that from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Please forget it. Oh my God, please forget it. This is a great start. Less than 5 minutes in, and we're already, like, very scary stuff. Very scary stuff. No, don't want to see it. Sorry. I can't stand it. I can't stand it either. You're not alone. Why is that? Why does that have to be a truth bullet? What do you have to say?
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, yeah, I'm assuming that's how it works. That is the most... I kind of figured that's what happened. Wait, did you think something else happened? But why is Byakuya's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. Seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although seeing was impossible then, there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Are you talking about Ibuki? Ibuki's not in here. My heart, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expect me to say? Because I feel terrible. Well, sorry. You know, I just thought I'd check on your morale or whatever. Something like that. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and then in an instant something suddenly awful happens. Something awful suddenly happens. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Of course I'm not fine. But clearly not. Just making sure you're gonna be okay.
Why?
And not only that, whoever killed him is one of us, right? Yeah, that's how it works. That hasn't been determined yet. What do you mean it hasn't been? It's already been determined. You have already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
And we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. Not just yourself, we have to protect all of us. Yeah, suck it up, Maharu. If only I had acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. I'm pretty sure it still would have happened. It doesn't matter if you're calm or not, it's still gonna happen. Stop blaming yourself, nothing good will come of it. I agree.
Jeez.
Ah, jeez. Oh, what? I'm trying to... Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Oh, so it actually worked. It cheered you up. I call that a success.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? No. You know what? I won't. Yeah, that's fine. I got it. No. I choose not to forget. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue only I have access to. A clue?
Hey.
Photos. That's the ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on. I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, everyone say cheese. Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see. It's this photo. And this one. I look at these two photos. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it till just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than when we found him. Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from the table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. This is pretty much the only job I can do anyways. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided.
You better do your best.
You better work hard and on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning on standing around? What? I was talking to you!
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out who Byakuya. I was getting information from you! I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out what you knew. Where's your alibi, bitch? I'm sorry, that's mean. I take it back. You're not that bad. You're kind of annoying, but you're not that bad. I apologize. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's totally a different person now than when she was feeling down. What do you have to say?
Yeah.
Oh, how endearing. Answer my call. That's what you're worried about?
Impossible!
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking around for the earring you dropped?
No!
It's not a mirror earring, it's the Hellhound earring. What's that? Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by who he summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, and its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched, blood-red fur would dry the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed the diabolical beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. I feel like it's just like a really big wolf.
Shiver.
A Hellhound earring. Hear that? A really feral dog. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. What does a Pomeranian look like? I know it's a dog. It's definitely a dog, I'm pretty sure. Isn't like, I could be completely mistaken, but aren't Pomeranians like tiny, very poofy? I probably have the wrong type dog, don't I? I'll look it up later. I wear that earring all the time. Was that really all about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear now? Oh boy. Maybe it fell under the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. Maybe it followed through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. I can't laugh like that, so thank you for laughing for me. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked towards the wall and pressed his head against the gaps of the floor. And peered beneath the floor.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God existed for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it probably would not reach either. Then maybe you should just, I don't know, give up.
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring.
You!
Well, have you not realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with the clothing you wear in layers of fake, false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will die!
Oh. But even with all those layers, you will still not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? I would like to know. It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Hey, gaps in the floorboard. He helped me with the investigation. Good on him. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralium. Duralium? I think I'm saying that right. The last time I thought it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things in this case, like a nightsack and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just a case inside. The inside is empty. Wonder what was inside. But the only thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralium case. The other case is in the office, but all of the collected dangerous items are inside of it. If the key to that duralium case is right in here, then it's unlikely the murder weapon was used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the duralium case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Well, good job, you figured it out. Good for you. I mean, I wouldn't know, but you know, whatever. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralium case in the first place? The case packed with all kind of with all this security equipment. There's just is this just a single glove in there? Like next to the taser, there's just the other glove could just be on top of it or behind it, but it just kind of looks like there's a singular glove. And I'm wondering what it's for. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of all that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? Duralium case has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Food. There are a lot of fancy looking party dishes. In the end, nobody ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. What do you mean, nobody ate that much? What's her name? I don't remember her name. Oh well. Gymnastics girl. Same as his. Each table is not much out of the ordinary. There's a lot of tasty looking party dishes. It was Arcane, I think. Arcane, I think. Yeah, it was her. She was like eating everything, wasn't she? She was like going full out. Anyways, in the end, nobody ate that much. I can't imagine they're all related to the incident. Why are the windows covered with iron plates? Does it have something to do with the renovation project? Not to worry. I want to know where they got such big bolts. Bolts and screws. Those are huge. It seems unnaturally big. Those are. Very... I don't know. Worrying about that is a waste of time. It doesn't have anything to do with Byakuya's death anyways. How do you know? You can't clear everything off. What if that actually secretly does have something to do with it? You never know. It could happen. I think the only thing left looking in here is the body. Leveled up! I'm level 13 now. Be proud of me. Under this table is Byakuya's dead. First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It's so fancy looking. Wow, so pretty. It looks like an antique and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. But other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... well, whatever. Now's not the time for that. Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. You were flinching? I didn't notice. I let out a shout to encourage myself and looked quickly beneath the table. Everyone looked at me strangely as I started screaming to myself. Immediately I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. And during the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate effluent progeny. I still wonder if I'm saying that right. I probably am, but I don't know. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. But his best just wasn't good enough. Do better next time. Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Woo! Let's go! What can I look at? That's a lot of things. Beneath the table. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? Ah, yeah, that looks like duct tape. The most reliable source of tape. There seems to be a paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Where did they find glowing? Actually, no, in the store. What else is there? Night vision goggles. What's this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table? It's not binoculars, you dum-dum! Those aren't binoculars. Huh? Then what are they?
Perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? Oh my god! I mentioned these before back at the supermarket. I've already forgotten what they look like, and I've seen them before. Yeah, no, that's not you saying that. I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? That doesn't make sense. It kind of, you would think that, you know, that empty case back over in the case? I'm pretty sure those were Byakuya's, because that case was empty and nothing else could possibly have gone in there but that. It just makes the most logical sense. Night vision goggles has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I don't think you're very smart, Hajime. You know, no offense to you, but I just don't think you're very smart. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that is used? Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife into the dining hall in the first place? Clearly, it had something to do with the duct tape. Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that beryllium case. It's possible that they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Yeah, like under the table, probably. You know, it makes the most logical sense. Why are you questioning? No, you're not questioning. I have a problem with Hajime. Right off the bat, I have a problem with Hajime. I'm sure he's not dumb. He's definitely not. Or he's not that, but he's not that smart as well. No, it's not that he's not smart. It's that his intuition or his observation skills aren't the best. He's come to some pretty strange conclusions when it's pretty easy to see that, like, the night vision goggles, they obviously were Byakuya's. That the empty suspicious case that was inside the beryllium thing, and the fact that Byakuya patted down everyone, so there's no way those goggles could have been on any other person but him, because then they would have been in, like, I don't know, I guess the dangerous case. And also, if you look at all the other stuff that Byakuya planned for, like gloves, a taser, and all that stuff, I guess he most likely took that from the supermarket with all the safety stuff or whatever. So he probably, highly likely, he took those goggles with him. And then about the knife, that knife, if you look closely at it, it has that green paint stuff that the duct tape does, and the duct tape's on the table. So clearly, if you think about it, that knife was taped to the table underneath, and that paint was there because the killer planned on, I guess, if it's glow-in-the-dark paint, he probably planned on turning out the lights. And he knew that that thing was there, so he could just go under the table and stab whoever he wanted, like, give him the good old 1-2. I've just, like, planned out a good chunk of this murder, and Hajime's over here, like, thinking, oh, the murderer must have had those goggles, when clearly I just saw a few minutes ago that empty case in the beryllium thing was suspiciously fits that goggles. Huh. Strange. That's definitely the murderers. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that had been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seemed to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Oh man! If only I could put 1 and 1 together, or 1 and 2 together to make the solution. A really obvious solution. Knife has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Woo! Byakuya's body. The body is clasped face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Yeah, probably, maybe. You don't know. It could happen. Monokuma file 1. Yeah, Monokuma file number 1 has been updated in your handbook. updated in your handbook. Check the truth below section menu. Something, review it. Blood stains. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the pool of blood. Clearly, he got stabbed under the table. Blood stain on the table has been added to the treated blood section of your handbook. I'm sure I pretty much investigated what's under the table, despite the fact that it's just me. I think I'm working pretty hard. Man, I should take a break. You know, who needs to keep working? Or why do I need to keep working? I did a good chunk of work. I'll leave it to someone else. I'm gonna take a nice break. You know, go chill on the beach for a bit. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Now then, where else should I investigate? I'm the only one investigating for the most part.
Hajime.
Hajime, a moment? I don't know. Do I really have the time? Sure, whatever. What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone else has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of the killer, it can't be helped that everyone's on edge right now. You're right, we are on edge. But why me? You're the only one that's actually doing investigating, so you know, everyone else is just kind of standing there like a cardboard cutout. You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a similar scent. A scent similar to mine? A scent? Are you going around sniffing me? We both harbor special feelings towards House Peak Academy, isn't that right? What does that have to do with anything? Well, yeah, but fine, if we're going together, let's just get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. I still want to know if you're sniffing me. That'd be very creepy if you were. Can I keep you in like a 5-mile radius? I need that 5 miles, because I don't trust you. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar and how we have a similar scent. I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now we should search the inside of the old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, but I think we should consider the whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout is... Yawn. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout the entire building. Yeah, you're right. Me and my camera vision. Hello, Ibuki.
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said investigation should be done on foot. Okay.
Yes.
So that's why I'm using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. You're amazing. I love you. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Hehe, not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, I also have perfect ears. I do not. I see. If you're hearing so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout?
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everyone's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? Wowie wah wah! I'll heartily eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she actually takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. Let's see, the first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was my heart.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuichi's voice, then next was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point where it had grown quite unique. Just continue. Then there were a few more voices, one after another.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Oh, righties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? I only gave you some information. The rest I just imagined in my head. Praise me, give me lots of praise. I will praise you though, you're very... Good job. You're very good. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey Nagito, someone's the door. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey.
He said something like that? What? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say it? What the hell was going on here? And this is... Oh my god! What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after after we've investigated a little bit more. For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. Wow, you and your dedication to this investigation sure is big. Thanks, Hajime.
Yep.
Anyway, Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now was an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Yeah!
Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Please don't bite me! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Oh god! I've been bitten! Ah! Ibuki's account has been added to the truthfulness section of your handbook. I've been bitten. I am unsure how to feel. Huh? It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Hey, is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever's on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere? Probably. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. What if I just want to keep banging on the door, you know? Really scare the person. It's a possibility. I could do it, you know? You can't stop me.
Hajime.
The old building's circuit breaker, which should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? This might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. No, I will not check out the circuit breaker first. I'm gonna talk to Soda.
Maybe...
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got there, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pekka's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? It's not like you look any better. You look kind of... I don't know. You look... strange. You look strange, that's it. Kazuichi's account has been added to the truthfulness section of your handbook. This is the Durillion case. It should come contained with all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check the inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had a key for this particular Durillion case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Convenience! Haha! Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
No.
He's dead. It doesn't matter. It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check the inside of this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. No, he does not. He seems rather chill with the situation. You know? You don't care that much. It's not that big of a deal, you know? It's just a murder scene.
See?
See, it's open. I guess it's possible that the skewers could fit. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. It's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. What do you have to say, Nagito?
Hey.
There might be more clues in this place. Let's try to investigate carefully. I can already tell you doubt me, correct? Well, not really. Kazuichi, on the other hand, oh yeah, he definitely does. Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred during that time Byakuya was killed.
Anyway.
The circuit breakers in this office in this office. Naturally, I looked suspicious since I was supposed to be in here.
Wait.
Supposed to be in here? What does that mean?
I see.
So that's right, you weren't in the office, but why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the beryllium case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Ugh. Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me, what was that?
Hey.
Peko appears the bathroom inside the building is currently occupied, so I'd recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it'll be a tough path. The cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? Food poisoning, probably. It's kind of hard for me to say myself, but I feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean?
Huh?
I mean, is it cool if she doesn't, like, run away or something, right?
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? Well, it's not like she can actually run away. You know? Kinda on an island. There's no way to get out or off. I don't think she can run away. Anyways. This remote control is the air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30. Wasn't the timer of the air conditioner in the dining hall set for that time? Whoa! It's this. Well, I can understand maybe how the first one could be a bit confusing, but if they're all the same, that doesn't make much of a confusing point. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that strange to me. It can't be a coincidence, right? It could be, you know, it's a possibility. AC timer has been updated in the handbook. Updated in your handbook. Check the truth bullets section in the... Check the truth bullets menu to review it. Why is it menu? Why can't it be section? Section makes more sense to me. That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
Yeah. It doesn't look like someone did anything or did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. I can do the little thing you're doing too. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you were to use a stepladder, you won't reach it. That can't be right. How tall is that wall? I'm sure there's at least someone. How tall am I? 5'8". 5'9". 6 feet. 5'9". He's 6'4". What do you mean someone can't reach it? If he was stood on a stepladder, he'd be like, assume that stepladder, let's just say, is 2 inches higher. He'd be 6'6". How high is that circuit breaker that someone that is 6'6" and had someone that was figuratively 6 feet 6 inches and reached their arm up. Could not reach it. Higher than 6'6". You know tall people exist, right, Nagito? Tall people do exist in this world. There is someone that is 6 feet 4 inches on this island. I can guarantee you if you got a stepladder and you brought him into the room, he could probably reach it. Unless your walls are like 9 inches tall and it's at the very ceiling. But that does not look like it's, not 9 inches, 9 feet. Unless your walls are 9 feet tall and it is at the very top, which seems highly impractical, I'm pretty sure, what's his name? Nekomaru could reach it. I'm pretty sure you have a problem. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with the stepladder, there's no way you could reach... you would be able to reach the circuit breaker. That is not true! You guys probably couldn't, because you're all short. But there's someone on the island that could. Big muscle dude. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout, but who? I did it! Okay. Not who I was expecting, but you know, whatever.
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually...
You idiots had no idea about what to do during the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
By the way...
By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reach the reset breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. That's a horrifying sight, and I do not want to see it. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be
A
fooled.
liar.
It's
I'm serious. Want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame.
so
Still, don't you think
cool.
Monokuma is such a nice guy and in a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way to be able to reach that. I won't repeat myself for a third time, but I will angrily glare at you. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped, something else happened. I wonder. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. What if I don't wanna? What if I want to further prove my point that someone could reach it? There's no way I can leave this whole building out. I should be looking around. Sonia! There is something I want to ask you. No. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears now. It appears that it appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that? It's not a wall. That's a door.
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably the fire door. Fire door? You never seen one before? It shuts. That door shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
I see, it's just like a barrier. Just like lining up plastic bottles around a house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. Wait, really? That's how cats are kicked out? I thought you just had a fence. Or you dealt with it. You know about keeping cats about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I'm culturally ignorant. I'm ashamed of myself. fire door has been added to the truth boat section of your handbook. And I have no idea why that would be. Whatever. Let's start from this side.
Hey,
Since we've come all this way, let's investigate the area just for the heck of it. There's a chance that there might be some sort of clue here. Chinese, Japanese, French, Italian cuisine, fish dishes, big piece of meat to the bone, through it. Isn't it amazing? The meat is so big, even I was shocked.
Guess that's about it.
The dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never been able to get meat like this in Ioma or Azabu? I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown. I get it, you don't have to. Oh, he repeated himself twice. I was confused for a second. But it's so big, where'd you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed a cow in the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. Oh! Oh! Who allowed that to happen? His bare hands. It's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible. Where's the corpse? Where's the poor cow? Those hands of his, they look specialized in punching things. I'm gonna get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild, he's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu. So wild country, things like that. They slip my mind a lot, you know?
Man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate the foods were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself.
Eh?
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. You know, I really was into the mood to starve myself. You know, I just didn't want to eat.
To tell you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there is really a killer out there, I'll probably never forget that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes have been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items of the kitchen's equipment. Well, just from reading this list, it looks like the knife Byakuya took to body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past
That's weird.
Byakuya's body check? Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing pat-downs. If that's the case, he probably brought the knife in advance and hid somewhere.
Hey.
Knife in advance, huh? As far as I'm aware, Nagito's the only one that's been in the building. Where'd you get that knife, Nagito? Where'd you get it? You're the only possible person it could have been. Unless someone... Well, actually, no, Tara could have brought it in. Tara, where'd you get that knife, huh? One of you. Because you were like the only 2 I think were in the building. Him preparing the food and you cleaning the building. I have my suspicions on the 2 of you. Very high suspect. No, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. Is it really its kitchen? There are iron plates for barbecuing and even portable stove. For cooking hot pots. But this is all the stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. It's still a truth boat, though. Kitchen equipment list has been added to the truth boat section of your handbook. What do you have to say? Little thing. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, partner? The blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallways were pitch black too. And I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? Did I see? He said he fumbled his way in. Yeah, I believe that. I also heard his voice. But did I see him when the lights came back on? I don't remember seeing him in there. I don't remember. Couldn't you use the kitchen stove as a light?
No.
That's possible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it's directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not impossible. It's not possible. Since you work with fire in a kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light or something, but... Yeah. I guess it's not that easy. Terra's account has been added to the truthful section in your handbook. I'm pretty sure I pretty much finished the investigating in the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going. Come on, buddy, we're going places.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Well, let's go. Hello there. Why is it when I turn the corner, the first thing I see is Nagito and I get terrified? You're creepy. I don't know how I feel about you, Snickemi. Weren't you a bunny before? I don't think snakes cocoon themselves. I'm pretty sure snakes do not come from bunnies that wrap into a cocoon, then turn into a snake. I think your anatomy is horribly off. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? What the hell is going on here? Or makes me wonder. Makes me think about those night vision goggles I found earlier. You know, those night vision things that were in his case. You know, how night vision really helps you see in the dark. Ah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yay, it's so fun. This storage room is really dusty and dark. Ah, thank you for your observations.
Well...
My hands are full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Why'd you awkwardly stare at me for a minute? That's a lot of things I can look at. Irons! Are these irons? They look like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on the ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Strange. Yep. It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't this feel kind of sinister? All 3 of them were on, right? And then it's the air conditioner, both air conditioners turned on at 11:30. I think the murderer has attempted to do a power overload within this building. And plus the lamp that was on, I guess they could count. And all the lights that were already on, and I guess the use of the kitchen. The generators could not handle the power, and therefore a blackout was caused. Anyways, that's my theory. Irons in the storage room has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. What else do you got for me? There. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should just leave them alone. A wise decision. Thank you for calling me smart. There's a huge piece of cloth just randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps?
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
Oh my god! Yeah, blood stain. Come here, take a closer look.
What?
It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a blood stain. Which means the tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
Well...
If that tablecloth has blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. It's a possibility? What do you mean a possibility? It's a definite... Seriously, it is a blood stain. I think it's a definite. Storage room tablecloth has been added to the truthful section of your handbook.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on to the investigation. Investigate other places already. I get it, you're right. No! There's something missing here. You clearly want to trick me. The stacks of clean tablecloths, it looks like they haven't been used. I guess there's nothing strange here. I guess really is nothing. My hands are full cleaning that I don't know. There's really nothing else. Fine. Okay, we'll go. Leave here? Yeah, we'll leave. I guess.
Yep.
Okay, looks like Chunagitos! Oh my god! Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
How about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues in there, so I thought it'd be good to check out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but... Aren't you worried that there was a possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
Maybe. You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine. You know, you're the protagonist. You can't do murder. You're, like, locked off from that horrible thing. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Isn't it really the best thing? Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one You're definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope the Academy.
All right.
All right then, let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. He's just that much of an oddball. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
Is it?
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I mean,
I
guess.
see.
I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
The carpet I laid down didn't reach under the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboard. Then it's possible the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. You were looking for that? Why didn't you tell me we were looking for that? Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Well...
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? Maybe you should be a bit more skeptical. At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside the building, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party. Oh, and also, the only one that doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko. Why would it be that terrifying if he was the murderer?
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking outside to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
Well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. I haven't gotten a statement from you, so you know that makes sense. I was about to say, why didn't you tell me sooner? But I didn't see you sooner. Huh? He did?
Huh?
Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid and they make me want to puke. I can agree to that statement. I'm not sure about how far with the puking thing, but they are kind of dumb. And they make me uncomfortable. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going on for a damn walk. What, do I have to report every time I want to go on a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. Sorry. And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played this before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Literally just now. Chiaki's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt
I'm
it.
glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage.
Aha!
As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed
I've-
even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Seems he has no intention of investigating. He's doing his own thing. Just leave him alone, man. It's not worth it. What else do you have to say? I guess for now I've discovered the building is surrounded by firm fences, so I think there's no way to sneak under the floor from here, I think. Also,
Yep.
Fuyuhiko came back not long after the party started. We were gonna go to Byakuya's next to mine, okay. Okay, let's go. Hello there, little short fellow. You're taller than me. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? You didn't hear the fact I called you short, right? I hope not. It's not happening. Did you not hear what didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Maybe I didn't. You never know. Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want, but I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone's at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling at my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said you were in front of the whole building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's sure I went for a little walk, and then, just by chance, I ended up passing the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. What do you mean, don't tell me? You say... You make it sound like you didn't want him to join at all. That's kind of mean.
Don't fuck with
Why
me!
the hell would I do that? It's just coincidence. A coincidence! I'm telling you, man! Alright, I got it. Jeez. Dumbass. Rude. I'm offended. Why are you everywhere?
Alright.
Now then, you must head over to Byakuya's cottage. If you get lost, check the map with the student handbook. Thank you for being a general tour guide. That's mine. Here's Byakuya's. Huh? It's locked.
Hey.
I guess we need to ask him for help. Him? And so Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
You said half of that, so I'm gonna say the other half. Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yay! Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we wanted to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking about? That's just my after image. Yeah, when I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
I can't even play soccer by myself as long as I have a cloning technique. So that'd be boring to play alone. I don't have all the time for this. Hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. It's something we really need.
Hmm?
The class trial.
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can't fuse. You know, I just can't. It's just not like me. It's not like me. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose!
What? I'm sorry? Black. It
I'll
works.
leave the rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Thanks? Why does it open with the magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. We should get going. We should go inside.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Ooh. Oh. Fancy. Do you have a pillow? You don't have a pillow either. They gotta get pillows in these beds. These are shitty beds at best. This bed. No, nothing really bad catches my eye, except for the fact there is no pillow. Hey, I see you.
No.
Yes, I found you. Suspicious looking bear. There's an envelope? An envelope. This is an envelope on the table. It's a letter someone said to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. This looks pretty suspicious. Suspicious. Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Hey, could we check? Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone's definitely going to kill someone. Oh, I think the way it's written, it might not be. We might not be able to tell. But I was gonna say, hey, could we just have like everyone write, and then we compare handwritings? But the way it's written, it's probably supposed to be so like, Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. That someone will be you!
This is...
Is this crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it'll probably be it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would said something like this? Maybe
Hey.
the killer! This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? Huh? What? You throw the party? I'm sorry. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. That's because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. You know? Yeah. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought that if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. I suffered horribly. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore that possibility. The possibility of this happening, even if it was just worst case scenario.
Hey.
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He wouldn't overlook some slim possibility just to keep his promise, right? Wait, what? He couldn't overlook this slim possibility. Okay. Then why did he keep it a secret? If he just told us,
Nope.
he probably couldn't. He probably thought that was the worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would be likely to begin to doubt each other. There's a point of no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself, without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility, and it's the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Was that what you're saying? That makes the most sense to me! Probably. I don't know. Or maybe.
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank. It might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death. Okay, never mind then, I lied. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. See, he doesn't want to believe one of us to be the killer. But still, we've come all this way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and kill him right before our eyes. In that old building. Damn it, who the hell could have done that? Who the hell would have done that? Hey, I'm level 17, when did I get there? Ooh boy. Murder threat has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook. Yay!
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Maharu for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
hey.
Also, if you're getting back to that old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I already talked to Mikan. I think the results of her autopsy should be done, but never mind, I gotta talk to her again.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. Bye. See ya. I guess. He was pretty pale. Wonder if he's okay. Probably not. But now's not the time for me to worry. There isn't much time left. I should better hurry over to the old building. Window? Looks like the room to the interior design isn't that much different from mine. There's not much to worry about in here. Is there? What this secretly is? The shower room is beyond here. Well, it's organized like any... Organized and there's nothing suspicious about it. Nothing really in here that looks like a clue. Suspicious. Anyway, yep, there's nothing in here. Let's Oh hey, I forgot you existed, mon ami. Too cruel, this is just too cruel. Wuss. I shouldn't be saying things like that. That's not very nice. Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends. Wow, you're so useless. What the hell? Not like we're doing anything just because we want to. Now's not the time to fight about stuff like this. More importantly, do you know why these old buildings' windows are covered by iron plates? Huh? Iron plates? Yes, iron plates. I covered them up so nobody can mistake going inside because it's dangerous. So nobody makes the mistake of going inside since it's dangerous because of the renovation. Oh boy. Reading's hard. Very difficult. I see, the renovations. So that's why you covered them up? It's because it's dangerous to go inside, isn't it? Isn't danger supposed to exist? Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. God. Reading is difficult, man. This isn't how it's supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel. It's just cruel. It doesn't mean you can't. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can't keep crying. Crying won't solve anything. Yeah, man up, man. Yeah, that makes sense. We have to do this no matter what, damn it. I forgot how tiny you were. You're standing eye level with me, and I just kinda forgot. You're so... Old building hallway. You good? What the hell was that loud voice just now? Tanaka? Gunham? Oh, hey, you're out.
Huh?
I feel so lighthearted now. I, Nekomaru Nyada, have been Nadai? Nekomaru Nadai have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who?
Oh.
I won't lose anyone, not even my past self. You had a past self? That's a dumb thought. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Sure.
Thank you for talking for me. What? Yeah, I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying that bathroom before the party was about to even start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. Yeah, I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Jeez.
However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience.
Oh.
Do all and achieve all. That with one's presence of mind is the goal of a true leader.
Fool.
In other words, the leader must never falter in any situation, but always be prepared in the presence of one mind. Well, I think Byakuya failed then. He says that I'm pretty sure he was shaken by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to get into it, you know? Don't want to hurt his feelings. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he's so stupid. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should probably remember just in case. You never know. Nekomaru's account has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. If I go over here, no, he's gone. Okay. It would have been terrifying if he was still just there. Teleporting and shit. Okay, so... Hey, you're in here now.
Hey!
Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the two photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. And when I did the diagram, this is the diagram of the result. So everyone is just standing in a position before the blackout makes pretty much the dining hall. So Byakuya is there, Durlin, Case, Kazuichi, Maiharu, Gundam, Ibuki, Hiyoko, Hajime, Nagito, Nekomaru, Akane, Peko, Chiaki, Mihiko, position unknown, storage room, kitchen, Tarateru. All windows are covered, camera, PC. I made this diagram from analyzing the photos, so I'm pretty sure this is accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing at far distance from the table. It's impossible, there's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? Was this line extending from the table to where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Power cord to the desk lamp? That cord was extending to the table where Byakuya was killed. And that means...
Hey.
So did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I don't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or it's just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't wasted at all. Not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that the clue's hidden in here. Extremely important clue. Definitely. You there. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body.
Well...
And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. They were deep wounds, enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which was what I believe. Aww, poor child. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. Aw, I'm sorry. Still around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? This thing is an ice picker, and all? I don't know what an all is. Mickens autopsy result has been added to the street clothes section of your handbook.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
What if I don't want to try?
Well then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it.
I remember that.
That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock.
Okay.
Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
Bye. A mountain with the carving of Monokuma's face on the central island. I remember that. I remember it. Vaguely. Probably. I remember running by it, I think. Anyways, whatever. Where's are we at the central island now? Oh, we're just automatically at the central island. Huh. What if I want to go to the other island? How's my pet doing? She's fine. It's fine. I think it's this way. Yep, first shot. I swear to God, if I get called out for being late, I'm not gonna be happy.
Huh? Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is with this mountain? When did that get here? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? A whole lot of carving, I'm guessing. That story might be true. After all, there might be an enormous organization behind all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I can't believe he's dead. Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? And now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
Ah, I know, they probably ran away.
No
The
way!
wusses. Oh, hell nah, there's no way I let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey!
Hey now, if you keep
Come
acting
on
violent, I might just
now.
eat you up. Please don't eat people. That's not very good.
Hey!
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what are you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing, I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room and then I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyways? You, how can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been trying our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
My heart, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. I guess we're waiting for Gunham.
What happened?
I am
Sinner?
right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Oh hey, Xenix's back. Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey.
It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right here.
Well now.
Or then I'm right. My bad. Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please wait a second.
What's this?
My Mon Ami, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Nobody wants you either. I'm sorry. That was mean of me.
What?
Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at a clash trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special breeding
Oh well,
service.
I'm a brave brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya
I'll go
later.
ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry on over.
Huh?
You told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
You mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? If it's a secret entrance, how am I supposed to find it? I want to talk to everyone first. This is our battle to avenge Byakuya. I feel quite disheartened. I'm not gonna talk to you. I don't like you. I like you.
That's weird.
You're mean but nice. Mean, but mean. You're just mean, you know? But I like you for some reason. What happened to Hajime? What happened to Hajime? Are you scared? Seriously, you're such a wuss. I've been calling other people a wuss this entire time.
That is...
A huge organization, so my kingdom has been cast in doubt. However, I do not think my government would participate in something like this.
Damn it!
Damn it, I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from this? No, if you do that, you'll probably die. Becca, are you doing okay? You looked like you weren't feeling too well earlier.
No.
Don't worry about it. I appreciate your concern, however, there are other things you should be focusing on.
Why?
This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Ooh, why do we have to find the killer? I have no idea, dude. I can't stutter properly. I just can't stutter right. It's a weird thing. You were wondering about Gundam too, right? You too, huh? I dejected.
This is the worst.
We gotta find the killer. If we don't, we're the ones that are gonna get killed. Ah, thanks for stating the obvious.
Be happy!
Be happy, you humans have been spared. Aren't you a cheerful fellow? I don't give a flying fuck about if that fat pig is dead. Who fucking cares, seriously? I think deep down you're actually sad. I choose to believe that. Jeez, how boring. Whatever, let's get inside. Let's go inside already. I'm busy, hang on.
Well?
In RPG games, this is common for secret areas to be underground. Comparing our situation to a video game. That's one way of coping. Hey, I leveled up! Byakuya. I'm level 18. I'm amazing. Okay, that's not gonna stop. Whoa, what the? Something's shaking? This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. Something came out of it. A full working escalator. Oh my god.
No way.
Could it be he's telling us to enter?
What?
This is such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Maga Z is trembling with fear. Yo, it's an escalator. I have this weird thing with escalators. I love riding them. Dude, I'd get so distracted just running up and down the stairs on that thing. I wouldn't even go to the trial. I'd just be there like letting me go up and then running back down and then letting me go up again and then running back down. I'd be having way too much fun. Ah, that's so totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyways. Like, not even remotely. There's no way. There's no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up, for God's sakes. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We have to do it. If that's what everyone's decided, then I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Definitely an interesting coping mechanism. Shaken with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do is stare upwards at the intensity as the escalator carried me. Dude, escalators are so fun! When each of us entered the Monokuma Rock, we died. We got quite literally eaten. Oh.
Huh?
This is an elevator. I see, this entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases.
However,
However, if he was gonna go this far, and made make it... If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do is bruise my lips so everyone else could hear it. I just noticed Chiaki's bag's the little cat. Oh, that's so cute. There we were, listening to the unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator door slowly opened. Ooh, fancy trial room. Looks like a tablet on the wall. There is a tablet on the wall. What games do you have on your phone? I mean, your tablet. Okay, welcome. This is the class trial field. How do you feel? How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fate.
Why, you?
I applaud you. What the hell is he thinking, locking us in some shitty-looking place like this?
Don't fuck with
Are
me!
you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like, I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Take your seats? There's no seats! What are you— There's no chairs? What do you— Take your seats! It looks like everyone knows, even if we try to resist, we won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we all walk towards the seats. They're not seats, those are podiums. What do you mean, seats? There is no chairs! We have been assigned. From this point on, we need to figure out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny of Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. Amazing. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. Here we go! The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if that's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. I didn't do a... Hang on. Ooh! Hang on. I have friendship tokens. I can use these. I'm pretty sure these are for the the thingy. Attentive influence increases influence gauge. Slightly increases focus. Increases time limit for each phase. Increases influence gauge recovery when chose correct. Effective when making choices or selecting a truth bullet. Slightly steadies your aim. Effective during non-stop debate. Cannot be combined with tranquility. Downshift reduces your aiming speed. Effective during non-stop debate. Improved Hangman's Gambit. Cannot be combined with upshift. Increases your aiming speed. Decreases delay between firing truth bullets. Effective during non-stop debate and rebuttal showdown. Increases speed of memorizing a statement. Effective during non-stop debate. Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate during concentration and fever time. Effective during non-stop debate. Hangman's Gambit and panic pop action. Influence gauge recovers over time. Influence is that thing that I need to actually survive a thing, right? I'm pretty sure. Increases damage to an opponent when a statement is destroyed. Increases build capacity. Unless you lock onto 2 statements at once. Effective during panic talk action. Easier to shift the mood in your favor. Effective during rebuttal showdown. Sharpness increased by 2. Effective during rebuttal showdown. Cannot be combined with fine sword. Increases sharpness by 5. Effective during rebuttal showdown. Cannot be combined with excellent blade. Increases max speed during logic dive. Increases turning power during logic dive. Increases jumping power during logic dive. What are some of these games? I remember some of them, like, Hang on. Slightly. Wait, we're back to the beginning. I don't know Logic Dive. I don't know Rebuttal Showdown. I don't know Panic Talk Action. I do know Non-Stop Debates, Fever Time. Wait, no, Fever Time. During Non-Stop Debate. I know Hangman's Gambit. Those are like the only two I know. I don't know any of the others. Anyways, I want to get... Where is it? Hang on, where is it? Trigger Happy now. I think it was Delusion. And Melodious Voice, because that one's good. That one increases damage to an opponent. Allows you to lock onto 2 statements at once. Let's get this one just in case, because I don't know what is it called? Panic Talk Action is, and I would like something that would help me, preferably. Can I buy anything else? I can get either downshift or upshift. I could just get both, you know. Try them both, see which one I like more. We'll do that. You know, really spend my things. Anyways, how's your despair doing, buddy? No, you're fine. And so, this life-threatening trial, dealing with hope and despair, has begun. Sorry, I was busy doing stuff. Set skills, here we go. Skill points. I have 18 skill points. Reduces your aiming speed. I'm gonna increase my aiming speed. I just want to see what that one does. I feel like that one's better. Delusion. Melodious Voice. Didn't I get one more? Upshift, downshift. Oh, ambidextrous. Nice. Okay, hang on. If only that didn't cost 2 speed. Well, those ones are important. I want these ones. These ones are important to me. Opening handbook, change difficulty, finish preparations. I want to see what the bottom thing says. Byakuya Togami was killed. The blue hue of our vacation is now a crimson red. Is the killer really one of us? Or is it someone else? The class trial starts now. Anyways, I'm ready. Trial, all rise.
Now then, let's begin with
I don't
a
have to do any
simple
reading.
explanation of the class trial.
I'm so glad I don't have to read.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote
Monami
for
in the
who
background.
done it.
Monami just hanging there by the ceiling. Poor child.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
Oh, wrong person. I remember being the wrong one.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Among Us? I'm not doing it. No. I'm not gonna make a dumb joke like that. Among Us.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is
The-
lurking among you.
The black and be looking pretty sus. I hate myself so much. I'm never doing that again.
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
How do we know we can trust you? You're a murderous talking bear.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
That is a fair
No
question.
complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
I don't think we're allowed to.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Yo! Where did you... Oh! It's so pretty! It's not on properly. It's... Why is it not on? Why is it... What? How... What's with these posters and not coming on properly? How the heck am I supposed... Do I glue it or something? How do I hang it? Tape that was used to keep it rolled up. How do I hang this up? It is supposed to be a hanging poster. Can you put this in my room, please? It's tape, I suppose. Or does it smell like freshly painted or something? Oh my god. Anyway, a poster just arrived. Very good, very good.
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Is it? Is it really?
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's table was discovered... Byakuya's table. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the table in the dining hall. Under the dining hall table. Give me a cup and I'll do it. No. Just... Dude, okay. Just give me like a tiny cup. It doesn't have to be like... I think there's a... Give me a cup of milk and a shot glass. We're doing... they've already done it 2 times, so I have to take 2 shots. Just, I don't know, give me the gallon, I guess. I'm probably gonna need to refill it a bunch. We're doing a small pause. I'm getting a shot glass. Some milk. This is, I think this is what definitely came up. I remember hearing something about, like, the repetitive thing, and it was definitely, like, under the table was one of the most repetitive things that was in this game. And so... What? Okay. I'm not getting milk, apparently. I've been denied my big... I don't know what to call it. So, while we're waiting, how was your day? I'll keep reading. I'll just keep track of how many times I said it. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No, thinking about if is a waste of time. Give me a minute, guys. I'm busy thinking here. I'm busy internally monologuing. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. The progress of this... As things progress to the class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak to one another without any breaks. It's all up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means if you use the truth, you'll have to use truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during... Huh? Oh, is it supply hold water? Is it carbonated? I don't trust it now. Ah, man, you're right, it is just water. Aw, I don't like water. University of Massachusetts. Where'd you find this? Oh, right. That makes sense. Like, it's water. Oh. Not gonna lie, I thought you said the shot glass. So I have to do 2 because I stated it 2 times. Okay, because it happens a lot. Okay, I've never done this before. I'm testing it out with water. My headphones fell off. I didn't hurt. I've never done it before, so it's weird. Do this much. That's more halfway, doesn't it? I'm closer than last time. I'm learning. I know how to fill a shot glass. Okay, that's 2. And refill it. I really shouldn't be doing this from a distance. Okay. Woo! I don't know where. I don't know where to change that. Like I don't know how to. How do I change my title? Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to change it. It'll be fine. Well, the thing is, like, when I go live, it gives me the option to title my stream, and then I don't know how to change it afterwards. The only option I have is, like, an end stream. I don't know. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm continuing now. You've distracted me enough. Out of all the truth bullets you'll find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move the reticle, and then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note, if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun! Oh boy, here we go! Make your argument. Knife, bloody, blood stain under the table, gaps in the floorboard. How do I...
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
I have my shot glass ready.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
There we go. Got one. Woo!
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery!
Maybe. You never
like
know.
a dog burying a bone!
Probably? Huh? What he just said now is strange. Clearly that contradicts the information I know.
Why
I'm not
was
gonna drink every
Byakuya's
time
body
I go through this thing, because I go through it a lot.
in a place like that?
How do I...
His body was underneath the table
Shift? No.
at the very back of the dining hall.
Control?
After
Control.
the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
We're at 3.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
That's 4. No, this is the most water I've consumed in a day. Or ever. That's probably not true, but you know, whatever. Why did I have to have water? Why did it have to be water, man? I should just leave the cap off. I don't want it unscrewed every time.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
These people are very slow.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
No.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Wow!
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
That's 5, I think. I've already lost count. We'll just see how empty the bottle is by the end of this trial.
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
That's 6. Oh boy. They're very good at this. That's fitful. Oh well.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Wow. They're great at this. Sorry, refilling my
So
cup.
Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed.
I'm not getting a chance, man. You keep doing it.
Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Oh my god, that's 9. So far, the past 3 people have stated under the table, in complete, like, recession, so many times. Oh my god.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
That's 10. That's 10. Hello there, Blue Puzzles. Welcome. We're listening to Under the Table while I take water shots.
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
What do you mean a jokester? He was nothing like that.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
That's 11. Oh boy, here we
It's a
go.
blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he dive under the table.
That's 12. Who's your favorite Danganronpa character? Now that I'm gonna have to be more, you're gonna have to be more specific with that. Are we talking about this game, or are we talking about across all of the games? Because in this game, actually no, that's the first game, I have no idea who. In the second game, I quite actually like Nagito, even though he's a crazy-ass person. And then in the third game, my favorite character is Kokichi. But you know, all games. So, of all games, then it's all-time Kokichi. I love him. He's like my favorite character. Anyways, that's 12. Hang on. There we go.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
What was he doing during the party? Going under the table? The reason why Byakuya dove under the table. Do I count that? It's not spoken to me. But then again, I counted it during the debate, so I'm gonna do it. That's 13. My favorite character is all time in front of Maggie. He's a goldfish. He is a very good character. But he's like a goldfish, man. My favorite second game is Tekka, and my third Kibo and Grata. Kibo's a good character, you're right. I'm gonna be honest, like, when it comes to my favorite characters, I've noticed I like all the deranged ones. You know, like Nagito's, like, probably psychotic and a masochist, most likely. And then like, Kyo, you know, Kyokuro, I don't know how to say his name, but he's from the third game, you know, the guy with the mask. I like him as well, he's a cool character. He's slightly strange, you know, I don't know, I just like all the weird characters. I was kind of dead-ass when I wanted Kanto, he seems like he would get kept in the back. Aw, he would. Anyways. If this is... Oh. Shoot. Oh, shoot. If this was connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, this is probably... What was the question? I can't look at the question! Display problem. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it was probably... the murder threat? Most likely? Nakamoto's accident. I don't remember any of their accounts. Yeah, it's probably the murder threat? Be careful the first... shoot. Everyone's staring. I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone. I don't know! The reason why you don't have this table. Connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party is probably estimated time of death. The victim was repeatedly aside from that. Down. What hand? We'll just do this. Bloodstain that was found on the body, glowing paint, substance. Byakuya had it with him. There was a lot of security equipment inside. Security equipment inside a hard place. No, maybe that's it. 300 plates. Guess. Returns. My guess. Where's the... Here, this one. Nah, shoot! What was the... God! The reason Byakuya died on the table is connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, and it's probably... I don't know! I feel dumb. Byakuya apparent potential weapons confiscated by Byakuya. Oh, here we go. It says the body was under the table, face down, as if Byakuya was reaching for something. Haha! This is probably it. Shit.
Crap!
I'm stupid! I'm not good at this! Why did he do what? What was he doing during the party? I should have been listening. I was not listening. I was too busy distracted taking shots of water. Me and my liquid water, man. So it's not that one. It's not that one. I know that one. If the fire breaks out, then no. No. It's not that one. Join the search for Byakuya. Black Egg has 18 to stay for Byakuya and did see one. I don't know. Oh god, I don't know. It's not that one. It's that. I don't know. No, we already... What are we looking for? If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, Byakuya being under the table, if it's connected to Byakuya, what he was doing during the party, then it's probably... What was he doing during the party? He was... Night vision goggles. No! Shit! Crap! I'm so dumb! I don't know what I'm looking for! It's probably, like, really obvious, and I'm just being stupid. I can't look at the transcript! It won't let me! It literally will not let me look at the transcript. Fire breaks out. Knife. We'll try this one. No, shoot. Oh god. Thank god, so little of my influence doesn't go down. I still can't look at the... Nope. I'm so good at this game. Byakuya, because we didn't see Pekka either. Kinda. What do you mean? What do they mean it's not this one? It says the body under the table is face down as if Byakuya was reaching for something. That sure seems like it. But I guess not. I don't know, the knife?
I can prove it with this.
What? The knife?
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Okay, no, that makes sense now. The way he phrased it made sense.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
That's like 13 or 14. It's one of those. Lovely.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
That's the next one.
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Most likely. That seems how it would go.
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
That's the next one.
No, that's not possible.
How do you know?
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Yes, you do. Why do you seem so confident, Peko? What's wrong with you?
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
I think a real trial would be there's a judge, and then some lawyers involved. You know, whatever. During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. From this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will only be one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot false weak spots with the truth bullet, not only will your refute fail what was said, but you will also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage from drinking too much water. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll fail, so please be extra careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the space key, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever your statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume a focus gauge, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun! Oh boy, here we go! Knife, bloodstain under the table, gaps in the floorboard, AC, timer, and night vision goggles. That's a lot. Here we go.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That's the next one.
That sounds correct.
Yep, that sounds correct.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Hamhands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black!
Oh.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Night vision goggles.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Yes, he could. Probably.
I doubt he could have seen the killer.
Okay, if it's true, getting under the table during the blackout would be nearly impossible.
I'm sure Byakuya during the black... That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, must have seen the killer.
But it was so dark I couldn't see my...
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Yes, he could. You liar.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
That's the next one. Man, they say under the table a whole lot in this trial. It's like the running thing in this world. There we go.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Makes the most sense to me.
Yeah,
Figure that out way before this trial.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
A what?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
The other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
What? This is new. Were you surprised by Maru's sudden argument? Yeah, normally no one argues with me. I'm normally just considered right no matter what. Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go on a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's argument, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remark using the WAS keys. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's also important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Oh boy. Based on that, you can skew the debate mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, that will skew towards their advantage. Bottom right hand corner of your screen, a number is displayed. The sharpness counter that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. The number of times you can cut the remark during one round of debate, you will lose the counts of sharpness even if you miss. So be very careful. When the mood skews in your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will also end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood towards the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the left mouse button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut opponent's remark. Huh? With a truth blade? I'm terribly sorry, but it appears like there has been a delay in contacting you. I'll make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth blades will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name will change. Don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the escape key during the arguments, you can see the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I didn't understand a single thing you said. I'm sorry, what? I read that, but I didn't comprehend it. Irons and the storage knife duralium case.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Wait, hang on, what? Oh, what? How did I do that? I can't advance forward, I'm just listening. If I let my Haru say what she wants, then she's gonna have to find it.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down.
Dual cross swords? What? Hang on, what? It's just a little bit more and I can draw something out next time.
If you just use... The killer obviously used those night vision... That's gotta be it.
How did I...
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
How?
Because if they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
I don't know what I'm doing. I found a hole in your argument. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles to refute Maharu's claims.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Wait, what? Retreat.
Damn it!
I was overcome. She's gonna go back to the original top.
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Wait, hang on. I'm
Where's
sorry.
Your proof that the killer used them?
What?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
What? Found a hole in your argument, I'm sure. How do
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
There we go.
To cut through those words.
I did it? I did it.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the
Duralumin?
party.
That's how you say it? I've been saying Duralium or something like that.
We found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too?
No.
If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Are you okay?
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
Oh god. The knife was brought in the beryllium case all along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party came. Prove it. The duct tape. Tonight's main dish was an option.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
Oh, that's under the table. I've so lost count how many we've done. I do not know. It's a bit over half.
Huh? Duct tape?
Oh my god, duct tape? It exists? I never would have guessed.
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Does underside of the table count as under the table? If you get rid of the side bit in underside, it says under of the table. Okay, you gotta get rid of the of as well, but under the table. You're just trying to change it up because you've said under the table too many times. I'm counting it. You can't trick me.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Wait, you mean me? I've been doing all the searching.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
You're really changing it to underside of the table just because you realized you said under the table too many times. But I'm gonna count it. You can't fool me, man.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
The note. The note.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
I don't think that's it. It counts as... The killer is Leon Kuwat. Yo, definitely. He's secretly in this game. You just don't see him.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Yeah. That's right, Byakuya probably knew the possibility of a murder would count. I know this one. That's the letter. The murder threat.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with this.
Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Please? At least I'm polite about it. Be careful, the first kill will definitely happen tonight. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
I don't know. It's a murder threat.
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
Yep.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
We don't know.
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
All lies are kind of bad if you think about it.
Those are still lies.
Yep.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
Highly likely.
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
Yeah, it makes
But
sense.
the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see.
Makes sense.
Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
Why, you think they would just admit it? The killer. Why was there such a long pause before I could change it? Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among Us. Oh god. Stop thinking of Among Us. No. Who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
Do you really think that's
If they were
gonna
willing
work?
to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Still, I can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Go right ahead.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get from the knife from under the table. The glowing paint!
I see!
I didn't even read the other
What
options.
if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
Yeah.
In actuality, the knife we found under the table.
That's it. There it is. We're getting back into under the table.
And the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
That's another one. Give me a second.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Highly likely. Give me a second. I'm refilling my shot glass. There we go.
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Most
They
likely.
had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Yep.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
But didn't you say earlier that, like, Peko was not there?
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
I am not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
The only one that could, or at least have a slight chance, is Nekomaru. Him over here at 6 feet 4 inches. I looked at the report card.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
You can't say that. Tripping the breaker directly from Peko, directly from the office. Peko was the one who caused the blackout? Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start to appear. If we call the weak spots you've seen up till now argue spots, the blue-colored ones are called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with true bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, fire the truth bullet that prove the other testimony is correct. When the truth bullets merge with the weakness, it will be a logically sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on the debate. If you press the escape key during the argument, you can compute controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I like the music, man. Teruteru's account, Nekomaru's account, Chiaki's account. That's a lot of accounts, man. Oh boy.
Since Pekko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your car duty?
Sorry.
Sorry. Apologies.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Just from listening to Pekka's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation that totally backs up her. Yeah, I know.
Since Pekko was in, she could have caused the.
That's impossible. Huh? What? Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
Consent! I agree to that consent.
No, I think Pekko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi.
I've been trying to use it so many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be... true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
I agree.
She locked herself in the bathroom for that long? There's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I agree with my Haru on that one.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Oh, boy.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Probably.
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
I hate you so much, Taro.
Seriously, stop it.
I agree.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I didn't do any investigating either,
because you
Maharu.
fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
Who said coincidence?
What I mean
is
it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Question whether Pekka's stomachache was a coincidence or was intentionally caused. Depending on the answer, the outcome of the trial can change drastically. Oh boy, here we go! Make your argument! I will, maybe. AC timer, night vision goggles, embarrassing pose. Party dish. Use knife. AC timer.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Whether Pekka's stomachache was a coincidence or not, I potentially need to clarify that first. So the options were AC timer, Night vision goggles. Arcane and Parker were the only ones. It's probably party dishes. Probably party dishes. I'm gonna go.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Just write that one. I missed it. I think.
Did you eat
Actually,
anything?
I think it's the laxatives one.
Now that you brought food to the office, just a little bit from the dining.
There might have been some laxatives in it.
No,
it worked. It worked. Counter. Woo! I did it. I'm so good at this.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Akane. I say Arcane.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
You make weird things all the time. Shut up.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
I mean, he had a point, I guess.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
That's a good response.
Where's this bickering?
Aw.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Oh.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself was what is actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. I think I've already figured that out. I'm gonna be honest, I think I figured that out during the investigation. Let's see, Chiaki's account, Nekomaru's account, irons in the storage rooms, storage room, tablecloth, Teratara's account.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
Who said they tripped the breaker?
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Oh wow.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
That's a possibility.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
I agree.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
That's it. Power surge.
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
I shouldn't laugh at her for that, but how does it... I'm pretty sure they already have a clue.
Who tripped the breaker? If you can't answer that, did they throw a...
Maybe they used a remote...
They probably...
It does not have to be. They may have tampered with... Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Power surge.
I agree with that.
Consent! I will clap whenever consent happens. Maybe.
It's just as Mahiru said.
Mahiru?
The blackout was caused by a power surge.
Her name's pronounced Mahiru?
Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
How do you know?
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Meanie?
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
I just want to talk, man.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
What? And why are you screaming? AC timer, drilling case, irons in the storage room, storage tablecloth. Okay.
If the irons in the storage room caused the then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect.
Advance.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before and turn on the irons. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
It's true that the Irons are responsible for blackout. That should be the only reason.
People in the
Okay, so it
dining
is
hall
you.
weren't able to come. If the Irons, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that.
Oopsies. Retreat. Damn it.
Damn it!
That's overcome. It's gonna go back
The
to
Irons in the storage room. Then for the killer to turn the Irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage? Then that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Isn't there a way to cut horizontally?
No, just because people were in the dining hall
How the hell do I cut horizontally?
doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall, if the Irons caused the blackout.
Got
Allow
it.
me to cut through those words.
There's like 3 ways they mentioned I could cut. I only doing 2.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked
So
on.
when am I gonna be able to take another shot?
Air conditioners!
Oh my god, air conditioners?
The
I
timers
never
for
would have
both
guessed.
air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's
Oh, go
timers,
ahead.
they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
What do you have against the word indubitably? I mean, I wouldn't use it, but you know.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
I thought you were against murder and violence.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I agree.
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
For some random
Resetting
reason.
the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
You're getting suspicious. Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins.
Nagito?
Oh shit, I interrupted.
What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is
Among
that
Us?
so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
Even you, who was cleaning the dining hall.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Been arguing for so long, saying the same thing. Under the table. I've probably taken like 20 shots of water now.
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killing. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an
Change
idea
the
about
story?
what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this?
I haven't thought of our situation at all.
Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Haven't you said that already?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Maybe.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
I'm a true antagonist.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
I'm pretty sure if we don't, we're gonna get killed by Monokuma.
Can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
You sound like a deranged version of Monami.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
That's a fair response.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
What are you gonna do?
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Can we really say we're friends? We don't really know each other that well.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
You're depressed, aren't you?
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong. I think.
Did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think...
I see.
I keep interrupting them accidentally.
Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to the table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glowing paint in order to do that, they need to get close to the table while they're still in the dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Do you have pockets? Just as I thought, this diagram is a clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move around in the dark. It's very clearly shown in this diagram. Nagito! First we need to discuss how the killer was able to move around. I'm guessing Nagito. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Spot selection. Select a suspicious spot.
Here!
I know this because they mentioned it.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Table lamp. Of course there's no way that they used the desk lamp. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it
like
with
we
this.
expressly, me and my hero talked about.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
Why do you sound so shocked?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And...
Wait, hang on, did they say under the table?
Person here.
Oh no, they said move to the table. Right? Okay, yeah, no, they didn't say under the table. Never mind, it's not time to use my shot.
Who?
Nagito. The only person who could have possibly done it. Where you being, Nagito? You were the closest one.
You're the only one!
Yeah.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagi.
Oh,
That's
dude.
just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Under the table! Oh my god! My shot has arrived! Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was... Hang on, I gotta take another shot. Ooh, that's a bit much. When he was cleaning. Hang on, I have like 40 amount of seconds to do this. There we go. That's good. Okay, that's under the table for the second time. I don't know how many we're at. I've lost count. Anyways, under the table.
I see!
I spilled some on my desk.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
Yeah.
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
Did I fill it out? I did. Oopsies.
That's...
That's...
You factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning. You're the only one who could have done it.
Mm-hmm. Suspicious little boys. I'm never saying that again.
Seriously, that's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Oh, another one.
Now that
Amazing.
you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go through the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning duty, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Pretty sus.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
Maybe.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
They're aggressive.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
Hey, we don't know that.
Nagito, say something.
You seem very quiet for yelling. Really straining yourself there, buddy. You
The
good?
Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death.
Amazing! I never would have saw it coming.
How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Or is he okay? I don't know why, man. I like him. He's one of my favorite characters. Well, not one of my favorite, but I like him. Deranged motherfucker. Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Oh my god.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table
Under
before
the
the
table.
party started.
Oh my god!
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
The amount of times they said table in general was just a lot.
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone.
He's got a point.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Man, it must suck being right next to him.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles.
Oh my god.
Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And with a twist
shoot, I did
ending
it
like
again.
this,
Scuffle under the table, and well, you saw how that played out. It was just like this. I think we can all end up agree. We can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
Byakuya performed admirably.
By dying. Thanks, Byakuya. Big preach, buddy.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
I got dropped as a child.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Maybe.
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
Hey, maybe that's your ultimate. Being ultimately worthless. You know? You never know. Could happen. Could be it.
I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything.
I don't know what disdainful means.
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
I'm starting to think you... It's not masochism, no, that's not it. Isn't there a word for being like, no, it's not, is it self-hate? It might be self-hate. But like, it's willing self-hate. I don't know.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets! He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
You like that?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito? Maybe.
Hey, Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep. I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
Oh, I thought it was just a way to hide the handwriting. That's actually how you write?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think, somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
Are you making fun of us?
Maybe.
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
Maybe. I should stop saying that.
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
He was? Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there too long, I think it'd be bad for your health. Yeah. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Wait, but I thought he turned the irons on before the party started. Am I dumb? I might be dumb.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yes. Maybe.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is ultimate baby chase, ultimate transporter, ultimate.
I see.
You're
I like
the
ultimate baby
lucky
face.
student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
You're not the only one. Technically, Makoto, ultimate lucky student, but I think he became the ultimate hope. So I don't really know. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore.
Ah!
More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Wait?
Huh? The fuck?
Fair response.
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
Oh? Does Nagito have a defendant?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
You're mean, but so cute.
I'm sorry.
And you're just cute.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, the lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noises won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is this explanation didn't mean anything at all. It had no meaning whatsoever. Oh, please don't worry, I'm not gonna fall into a pit of despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down that white noise. That will be explained later. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. The start button? Well then, good luck and have fun. Don't you mean the escape button? Make your argument. Buki's account, Chiaki's account, Kazuichi's account, Miken's autopsy result, and Kumara's account. I'm pretty sure it's Miken's autopsy.
I think it's strange that...
Oh, shoot.
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
I really think
He has already confessed.
Oh yeah, I really can't get rid of it.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
Never mind.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Okay, I've listened to everything. I just like hearing it all. Why does Miken think it's strange? Because she must know something that contradicts the crime scene.
I
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obvious.
he has already you know.
That bastard Nagito is the one he killed Byakuya with the knife.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
I don't know how much 5 millimeters is.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Oh God.
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
How long is this gonna go on?
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
Pronounced Nikon? I'm saying Nikon.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout?
Oh,
If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Ours.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Ibuki's account.
I can prove it with this.
I
Even
got
if we
it.
couldn't see what happened in
Woo!
the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For reals?
Don't act so
You
surprised.
were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
Alright, I forgot that was her ultimate.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Hey, I like her stuff.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth!
However,
Hair's cool.
after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
Have they said under the table at all lately? I haven't been listening. Well, I have been listening, but I haven't been paying attention much. Like, the words are being registered. Oh, not hang on. Anyway. The words are being said, and I'm hearing them. I'm pretty sure I'm not
I was
registering.
actually shoved out from under the table.
Under
by
the table!
Byakuya.
There we go. I thought it was suspicious that they hadn't stood under the table in a while. Either they did and I missed them.
He shoved you out? Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
Oh my god. They're suddenly saying so many under the tables. Right as I pointed it out, they realized. That's 3 in a row.
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
Byakuya stopped and he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. That's another under the knife. Give me a second, I'm doing. There we go. Well, that sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time. Ooh, that's a bit much again. Darn it.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Keep spelling it. There we go. It's difficult.
This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually. Now that I think about it, that's exactly how it happened. What happened? How do you know?
After getting shoved out from under the
Oh my
table,
God.
I was just as confused as you guys.
Oh my god! Under the table again? Give me a second. There we
I
go.
lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Under the table! Oh my god!
Hold on!
Hold on!
Are you saying you're not the killer?
Nope. I mean, yep. Maybe.
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
It was a waste of time.
What other word is brimming with so much despair?
The word despair. Maybe.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Was Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. This whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer. By any means possible. I now have the hiccups. Oh god. Help. I'm dying. Because if we don't... we will die here. Trial class suspended. Ha!
Well now.
I'm dying. God. I'm saving. Now that it's actually suspended, this is a good time to stop. Because I'm at the 3-hour mark. I've just passed it a bit ago. A bit ago. How do I get out? There we go. Now that we just passed the 3-hour mark, there's a good place to stop. Okay, hang on. There we go. Oh. I normally stream for like 2 or so it's 2 or so hours. I'm at 3 hours and this trial is going on for a long time. So we're probably gonna have a part 2 of this. Obviously. I would like to show we'll pour this back in, give me a second. I wanna show how, so this is how much water is left from me like filling the shot glass and stuff. This is how much water is left. Hold it flat, there we go. It was up to here. This is how high it was before the trial class suspended. This is how much water I drank within only like half the trial. They said under the table so many times that I drank more than half this bottle. God, this game really is a repetitive thing. It's so repetitive. Anyways, we're gonna split this in half because this is just such a long trial, and like I said before, we're past the 3 hour mark, and I think because I drank so much water, I have the hiccups now, and I'm currently suffering. Please help. I don't think I'd be able to continue if I kept drinking more water, because I'm pretty sure they'll say a lot more under the tables. I'm struggling, guys. Save me. Anyways, that has been fun. Next stream, definitely gonna do more of the Danganronpa because I want to finish this trial and at least get started on chapter 2. But all goods. I can't keep going, man. I'm suffering. Oh God. I blame the under the table. Under the table is the problem. It's all their fault. I had the hiccups. Anyways. I think I said all I wanted. I showed off the bottle. How much water I drink. That'll supply me for like 2 days. I don't normally drink much water. So, you know. Anyway. Let's turn on the music. You know, fill the silence. Anyways. This has been fun. I should just stop. We're gonna, hang on, transition. I'm gonna go bye-byes. We're gonna go bye-byes.